been a while since I fought actual people. I think it's about time I put all my deck building to the test. Let's start with the stolen Amazonas deck profile I got. I did make adjustments of my own, but for the most part, this deck list was not entirely constructed. Its ratios were not fully thought out by me. But at this point, this barely resembles. I mean, this and this are the cards that I stole, I guess. Actually, let's try the thingy that I came up with first. The goal is break the opponent's board and then beat the shit out of them. This one aims to play a bit more of a grindy game. And then the Harpy decks. Tenpai really makes things so much more difficult for me in general, though. Fuck. They're gonna think I'm playing Tenpai. Oh, it's Shadal. Tier Cash Shadal. I sit in defense position. Oh right, I'm playing with this deck list. God damn it. I was supposed to fucking send Secret Arts to the grave. Charge the Light Brigade. Sucks to say, but this tier is also just a rogue deck nowadays. That being said, theirs is far superior. Hot damn. I think it's safe to say that we're dead. My two bluffs aren't doing anything. Yeah, here comes the tier. Yeah, I'm just gonna go now. Super Poly will be super useful. I believe we can replace Forbidden Droplet. That's it, actually. Lovely. If they overextend like an idiot, they will still lose here. All they actually have to do is not play. Cause I'm not sure what my 5th card's gonna be, but 6th card's gonna be, but it better be good. Oh, they're summoning from the extra. They're not respecting. Or maybe they think it's worth it to just give me 1 card and they don't plan on doing anything else after. Oh no, they're fusion summoning up still. With a mill like that, why wouldn't they? Kaleido Heart. She can't be summoned normally anymore. Because Rhino Heart is banned. Or, never mind, wait, what was the other fusion? Did they summon it? Did they just summon her twice straight up? Are they gonna go for Abyss Dweller? God, that would suck. Were they main decking that, or did they think I was gonna choose to go first this time around? So they drew 2, that means they're skipping their next draw phase or something? Yeah. Oh man. Didn't mill anything good. Oh wait, shit. Whatever. This still takes care of Masquerena, which is still good. Damn. There's a lot to the board to break. I meant to start off with fucking Alpha. Either way, that's my bad. I was hoping I could use Melong. Wait, is that once per turn? Ah. Okay, so are they gonna force me to go first? They just might be smart enough to do that. I'm gonna side in going first cards. Which I don't have a lot of. I'm keeping 2 more Charmies just in case. Alright, let's see what they do. Nope, they're still going first. Fuck. Well, it's alright. Our hand is shit either way. All the lights warns.
Freddy?
Hey, A-Drive!
Oh, hey, Joseph.
I was just wondering, do you think it would be possible to build a lunar deck, like just with the Shattered Star stuff?
Build a lunar deck? Why would you want to do that?
You know, just just for fun.
Oh, I guess, but lunar's really bad, and I think you're really bad because it's a really bad idea. You actually smell a lot, and I think you're awful at the game, and you're actually really way too tall, and I think you're actually really bad. I'm saying that you stink. I'm gonna say it again. You stink, Joseph.
So is that a yes, or...
Alright, Kaleido Heart's effect is that she bounces back after she gets destroyed.
Good afternoon, my Cracker Tugas. I'm MBT, and this is 20 Spirit Testing. Jesus, I can't believe we're doing this today. This is not a Moonrise video. We're playing Lunar. So break out your stellar pandolins and, enjoy. Presenting Lunar. So, here's the list. As always, I'll give you a background about the archetype, a little bit of a discussion about what I hope the deck can do, and of course, the card by card. But first, if you've been compelled to casting by my videos, I've got great news for me! I've got an affiliate code in the Celestial shop, so if you're picking up cardboard or plushies, please use that link down there. It helps the channel immensely. Now back to the video. With that, let's look at Lunar. Lunar is the final element in Elestral's Pantheon, and it's coming out this January in Moonrise. But like a wishy-washy red state bisexual, it's been testing the waters here and there by coming out with a couple of cards in Daybreak and Shattered Stars. Don't, read too much into that one. Shattered Stars in particular have revealed their Divine Rune, Artemis, as well as a few Elestrals, and cards released in Shattered Stars are legal the first of the month. So the few Lunars we have can be played. Which means, theoretically, we could play a Lunar list today. Now, I will say that doing so would be pretty ill-advised, but if you were looking for non-ill-advised, you'd just be sub to words, so let's get this train wreck.
Christia!
The cards we do have do two things. Firstly, they care about suppression, but there's not yet a payoff for suppression like Necrolith, so who cares? And secondly, they win combat.
That card doesn't do it.
Navi, and even Gloombat for back row are some of the best aggro tools in the game. So I'm going to try to play them in what I think is the shell that would benefit most from winning combat once in its miserable life. Windbox. We've even got Elachik to search Aeolus or Artemis. See, it makes sense. With that, let's get into the card by card. First up, we've got our main man, Edward, followed by 3 copies of Elachik, and then 1 apiece of Exaltair, Nemesail, Sorlet, and 3 copies of Toxis Swarm. Usually the split's a little different for the Windbox tools. I like having 2 Exaltair in this deck, but Toxis Swarm is just so good on an empty board, and the goal of this deck is to get to an empty board, then I'm tripling up on it. We've got triple Gloombat, we've got triple Navi, we've got triple Specteris. Specteris and Navi just here to put ourselves in a position where we're already winning combat in the board and then can seal the deal with a Toxiswarm. Gloombat here to chase out back row that would otherwise confound the Exaltair Toxiswarm play. We've got an Earthquake, triple Tsunami, 1 Aeolus, and 1 Artemis for runes Romney, 3 Ambro, 1 Resting, a triple Altar, triple Gorgon's Gaze, and triple PTA. The boy math on this one is not good. We've got the 2 Terratlas, we've got the 3 Leviathan, we've got 1 Zaptor, we've got 9 Lycaris, and 5 Owloon. I don't love this. I want to be playing fewer Owloon, but if we want the Artemis to do anything, like with the Altar of Stars, we do have to play a lot of them. So with that, let's jump into a game. Our match is up against this Earth Nexus with a Thunder Splash deck that's been really popular and successful.
That last hand was just shit. I mean, well, that's a rogue deck for you, I guess.
Toxiswarm. Our opponents can go for an Equilinx Open, which again is great news. You really want to be Equilinxing in mid-game when you can more profitably eat back row and won't fall victim to something like a Tsunami, which is usually what people will cast when it's just 1 in back. They'll set 1, unfortunately failing to set 2 means you get special out the Gloombat, but I'm still feeling good from this position. We'll use this opportunity to develop the Toxiswarm.
Playing with this next.
And this should play around pretty much everything. We're going to go Elechic into the Equilinx, and our opponent's going to put this Altar of Stars. They're going to Nexus back onto the meter, so they still have the ability to fire it later, and then they're going to crash with our Elechic, and we'll get in for 1. Still, 15 to our 17.
Oh no.
Especially these early Demeter opens, you get really low really quick, which feels good with the deck with burn tools. They're going to go Mudlet here. Seeing that Terratlas come down was horrifying because we were very weak to Viscerus that turn, but they don't have it. We're going to
6th Dam. It's actually my first time playing against
this. Let's just go ahead and get another Toxiswarm, a great opportunity, because of course we have a good attack here, and having it on field with an Altar means that not only can we get an opponent, we can burn them in the process. We'll attack over this copy of the only Mudlet and pass back to our opponent who draws for turn. They have a second Mudlet, which is very funny. They'll switch the Toxiswarm to defense position. This is as good as it gets for us. They'll attack. We'll activate Altar of Stars here in Nexus from the Aeolus to the Toxiswarm to attack, which forces them to take 1 and an additional 1 off of the battle damage. We'll draw, and we're going to load up on the Toxiswarm, but I'm a little more concerned about cards like Resting on Your Laurels.
I actually remember playing this on the DS World Championship games, although this card is definitely new.
We have off of the Toxiswarm re-enchant. Unfortunately, our opponent does have and we don't have a really good answer to it. We're going to go Gorgon's Gaze, so they can't go all the way off, and they will Ambro off of the Demeter. That's devastating. Back to 6 to our 11. Still kind of in the control seat here, and Edward here is so bad. We don't have anything that gets over this 4 defense guy, so let's go ahead and develop one of the Gloombats here. Of course, the Gloombat special cast is...
let's see who the better Earth Warrior rogue deck is. Who are we kidding, though?
So we'll just go ahead and get the Demeter.
It's not gonna be this.
Station. Now, this is pretty good news for us because Moss Station doesn't contest the Gloombat. It really doesn't contest anything. It is going to wipe the board, but again, we are up 5 spirits, so I feel okay about our position. That Earthquake is a real slap in the face. If instead of developing Gloombat that turn, we just expect a draw, we walk away with the game as we walk over the gun. Instead, we're going to have to settle the board here, at which point our opponent is top decking to our top decks. They do find a guy. It is, once again, Moss Station, which will get over the edge, but not near the Gloombat. We'll go here. Let's go for the Gloombat. You've enchanted properly here, though it's probably time to start thinking about misenchanting. I'm going to draw and go for this copy of Equilinx, so all we have to out is this 4-3 and 3 cards in the Spirit deck. They will walk in and we will draw. Gorgons is not enough, so we will expend a draw and find a Specteris. That's good for probably next turn. I spent a little bit of time here thinking if I want to special the Gloombat because it is on the line. And elect not to. We're just going to take a hit. Our opponent is going to draw for turn, and they're going to spend a draw as well, going down to 2. This is a really tough position for both of us because they're going to put us down to 4, and we don't have too much to work with from this position. They try to cast a Mudlet, and then I remember that they expended to draw, so that's not going to happen. They'll get in for 1, we'll draw. Ah, man, just a
Thank God that's irrelevant.
We're going to special out the Gloombat and then normal cast the Specteris, at which point our opponent is going to go for the DA. I think maybe we were supposed to cast the Specteris correctly enchanted so it could theoretically support and contest the Equilinx. I don't know. I don't think it even gets there, right? It would only go to 3. Regardless, this position is really rough because it means we don't have a suitable answer to the Equilinx and our opponent is going to pop off next turn. So we are just going to go to end phase here. They are going to pay it out. They're now on 0, and it's an Equilinx against the world. All we need is a guy, like a Toxiswarm, a Sorlet would do it. A Spectaris, of course, would get us into a position where we tie or we're up 1. Unfortunately, we draw a back row. We do have 1 more draw to maybe find an answer, but the answer is even farther. Just a guy will do it. We'll take 1 here at 0. Here we go. No, not... Yay, disastrous. Our next draw is Eddie. God, if we'd taken that expend earlier, the whole sequencing of this game would be different, but of course our opponent has more cards in deck anyway. Well, we're back to the deck, and while it was closer than I expected, it was the result I expected. Let's do the pros and cons. First, pros. 1. Okay, so Gloombat is actually quite good. Especially means that if you're willing to forego your normal cast, you can eat an entire back row by specialing the Gloombat, catching for 1, and then just getting a guy on field that requires a response. It's just kind of unfortunate that the Gloombat with Hurricane, because at present, he does seem not terrible. 2, this list does play to each other's strengths. Windbox wins immediately if you land a Toxiswarm, but it's never ahead. This solves that problem. And 3, there's just enough Lunars that you can feel good about calling this a Lunar deck. And the cons. 1, this sucks. There's not enough Lunars to justify the splash. There's really not enough of a reason to play them together at all, unless you like purple. 2, oh boy, does Artemis do nothing. You could play Fawnlet, I guess, but that's like paying 6 for a critter with Astrabbit stats that does nothing. And 3, I mean, special mention to the boy map. I was on some shit there. All in all, I shouldn't have done this. I will say I came away impressed by...
How many times is this guy gonna come back?
10 minutes before Rise changes people's play patterns.
I did remember this deck combo to hell and back. Back in 2011. I guess it hasn't changed. It's just more pronounced now. Oh god, a silhouette as well. We really need a board breaker here. Because as it stands, they kinda just negate every card in our hand right now. How much more fuel does he have? Oh my god, it never ends. It's a better combo deck than Megaliths, that's for sure. No. They're allowing it. What the? No! Secret Arts is still fucking bugged! Even an online play! That's so dumb! Amazonas is actually straight up unplayable right now in this client. What are they doing? Why are they letting this all through? I mean, I know they don't pose a threat. I don't pose a threat whatsoever. Fucking Little Knight. Oh. Well, damn. A spell floodgate, what the fuck? I might actually be able to cheese a victory here with Swordswoman. A lot of things will have to work my way for that to happen. Doesn't hurt to try, I guess. Funny how that works. No imperm. What? Secret Arts doesn't fucking work right now! What is this bollocks? Lol. I don't know, we might stand a chance here. It depends on what they can do with those two cards. Alright, Naturia Beast is on at least. Yikes. Well, they have zero interaction. Well, that was pretty wacky. We're going first. Forbidden Droplet might have been better. I was gonna play Harpies, but now I'm just kinda depressed. I'm gonna go send a bug report. They have 2 fire monsters. Although realistically, regardless, the Timeless is gonna get removed. Is that a tune? Oh, it wasn't Nacheria. Weird. Well, Xian is still pretty good. They got Rift, their Spell Trap Floodgate. They'll be able to summon it back, I'm pretty sure. Sunday deck me out? I wouldn't mind. Why is the number of cards I have odd? I'm playing an exactly 40 sized deck and I'm drawing 2 and... I guess it's because I started out with 5 cards. It looks like the enter button, but it's not. It minimizes the screen. That motherfucking Abyss Dweller? Wow, look at that art. Oh my god, there's a fucking person in the card art. I thought it was just a hallway. Are you just so great, man? The best, even. My super poly. Fuck, why did it have to be more charmy? That was certainly a match.